the matrix, the world as it appears before your eyes. You think you're seeing what's actually here, but in truth, what you're seeing is what your nervous system has been trained to recognize. The consensus reality, the shared, familiar world, is shaped by unconscious conditioning. The mind doesn't perceive raw reality. It selects, highlights, interprets, filters, reduces the energy of life to thought. Look at the sky filled with clouds. One person sees a rabbit, another a warrior. The mind projects meaning onto the formless. It turns suggestion into solidity. The Rorschach inkblot test reveals this beautifully. A simple blot becomes a mirror of the psyche. Like a child finding faces in clouds, we unconsciously pick out patterns and call that the world. What you see in the world is a reflection of the unconscious. It is only when the unconscious mind becomes a transparent unconscious that life is not obscured by the filter of naming, memory, and preferences, which collectively form the I thought. When attention is locked onto changing phenomena, onto things, stories, forms, that is the ordinary human experience. It's the dream of form, or samsara. The conditioned I is made of patterns of resistance to what is, and that I experiences suffering when our preferred forms shift and change. Seeing the patterns of the mind, witnessing rather than being identified with the phenomena, is the beginning of meditation and self-inquiry. Not adding more doing to the already busy mind, but shifting from objects to the awareness in which they appear, from what is seen to the seeing. Take the classic Rubin vase image. At first, you might see a white vase with a black background. Then, flip, you see two black faces in profile, and the vase disappears. The image didn't change. Your perception did. This is called a figure ground reversal. In psychology, a figure ground reversal is where your perception flips between seeing an object or figure and the space around it, or the ground, making the background appear as the foreground and vice versa. And in meditation, this flip can happen too. Between thoughts and the witness, between form and the formless. You may flip back and forth many times, until attention settles not on anything, but in the silent field in which all things arise. Stillness becomes the new figure. This is the first reversal. The ground becomes the figure. What was hidden behind the noise, silent, still, aware, comes forward as the witness. You begin to rest as the knower of experience. No longer lost in the movie of the mind, you become the one who sees. Attention can be on the world of thoughts and changing forms, or resting in tranquil stillness. These two dimensions together constitute the dualistic world. But pause. Who or what is it that sees both? Who sees the entire continuum from stillness to movement? Who is present through all conditions, through every shift of perception? Attention moves, but what knows the movement of attention? This question pulls the root. The mind cannot answer it. It can only surrender. And in that space of not knowing, Kensho can be realized. That is where the second reversal begins, a deeper flip that cannot be forced. This is awakening to the groundless ground, primordial awareness that is ever present. The split collapses. Awakening or Kensho happens, not by effort, but by grace. It may seem like an accident, but sadhana prepares the soil for that grace. It makes one accident-prone. You could say that by engaging in deep sadhana, you meet God halfway. Upon awakening, the illusion falls apart. The seer and the seen were never two. Your true nature can only be experienced directly because it is the unconditioned. The knowing mind is the conditioned, which locks in the dream of being someone. You were never the dream character. Awareness, pure, effortless, was always present. Through the play of Maya, we came to believe in the actor, the mask, the role. But in truth, there is no witness, no phenomena, only this. The scene is made of the seeing. The ground and figure dissolve into one field. Not even one, not even a field. Silence sees itself. Emptiness speaks. Stillness dances. We enter the cloud of unknowing, the realm beyond choosing and not choosing. The mind will always grasp at shape, always select this or that. That is its nature. But the heart, the self, the ineffable awareness that you are, the unconditioned, was never entangled in choice. Not two, not one. Just